Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Chrono Trigger for the DS. In the last episode, we not only went through a trial and then were almost executed, but we escaped. And we came here to ? Civilization that looks somewhat far advanced. And something I wanted to show off while we were here, one, the horrendous audio. The music's great, but the flash of light and then the rumbling after is kind of rough. Regardless, I just wanted to show off everyone's idle animation when they're in the overworld, which is kind of cute. Let's go to Trandome. Got any cash? Stuff real? I've never seen money like this before. Oh well, I have some good stuff for you. So, let's buy a pocket blaster. Let's buy 3 iron helms. And 1 iron suit for Marl. If I just keep saving up money, someday it'll come in handy. That's what I tell myself anyway. Let's equip that stuff before we forget. And look at that. Marl is now the tankiest one on the squad, which is actually good because she's a healer. There should still be some food at Eris Dome to the northeast if you can get through Site 16 alive. The specters that haunt the place can't be harmed by weapons like guns or blades. Truce? I never heard of a dome by that name. This is Trandome. Kingdom? Chancellor? Has the hunger driven you mad? If you're looking for food, you won't find any here. This is an Intertron. You get a full night's sleep in a few seconds, but it won't do a thing for your hunger. But you're still just as hungry as before. So, it seems that we are in the future. The well far off future. Site 16. We may be in the future, but damn, we still got some bangers. Also, shout outs to the 16 here that's on the floor. So, in this area, the rats that are right here will steal potions from you if you run into them. Don't need to worry about them though. You won't be able to fight them, unfortunately, but I guess you can interact with them. Look at that damage, so little. Such little damage it don't even matter. Also, I'm remembering that the last time I attempted this Let's Play, back when I was in high school, I think, actually, and playing on the Super Nintendo, I did skip a lot of fights for no particular reason, because, like, they're just quick. Like, this fight has probably taken 15, 20 seconds so far, and it's like, it's not that bad, you know? Ooh, Luca learned Hypno Wave. Unfortunately, not very usable here, but maybe one day we'll be able to use that move. Now, unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but if you didn't get all the weapons and gear in the previous area, aka the escape, the dungeon, the prison escape, don't worry. You can get some decent gear here. You can still get some of the gear that you would have found there. You can just get it here. Saves you a lot of time. But let's just mash the A button now. The best, honestly, one of the best parts about Chrono Trigger is the early game is just mash A button. For the most part. Which is something that's great for me because it, one, keeps me engaged in the early game. In the sense that, like, I can just mash A and I know I'll be okay, especially since I've been getting all this gear. But also, I know I'm very strong. But as you can see there, rat will steal poison potions, and then they just run away. Ooh, let's equip that bow. Oh, wrong thing. Also, if you don't want to press A for whatever reason, you can just press to the right to access the weapon or armor. Figure that'd be neat to know. Let's get that silver bow and up Marl's attack by a whole whopping 11 points. We're going to ignore those guys. And we're going to try to ignore these guys. There we go. I try not to fight too many enemies here because they're kind of not worth the EXP. In my humble opinion. Now these are known as shadows? I believe they're known as shadows. Let's see. Yes, shadows. They are only impacted by magic moves. So flamethrower and wind slash. Unfortunately, Marl does not have a move like that. Marl does have aura, but that's about it. So she'll make sure you're healthy, but... And just like Lucca's flamethrower, wind slash will attack in a straight line. So if there's a bunch of enemies lined up in front of Chrono, that's the time to use it. And actually, I think this is the perfect example of that. We can hit the bottom two, I believe. Actually, we might be able to hit all three. There we go. Hit all three and kill them all. They give a good amount of EXP, or a decent amount of EXP, I guess, for very little attacking moves. Mutants. These guys are freaky and I don't like them. And they hit kind of hard. That's like 10% of my HP total there. But I think they have, what, like 150 or 200 HP, I believe? No, it's got to be 200, because... Or it's got to be more than that, I assume. Or I guess. We are now getting to the part where enemies have a lot more HP, a lot more defense. But we made it through. Here we are. We can go to the Aerostome, or we can go over here to the sewer access, or abandoned sewers. I think in the SNES version it's just referred to as sewer access. But first, let's go up to Site 32, grab that mid potion, and we'll ignore those guys for now. No need to be there, just wanted to grab the mid potion. Alright, let's check out Aerostome. It's kind of depressing in here, isn't it? Who are you? Oh, you there. Where have you come from? We just came from the other side of the ruins to the west. What did you just say? Hey, we got people across the ruins. Are you serious? So there are people strong enough to fight those mutants. Daddy's gonna be back with some food soon. Proto-dome and an old abandoned factory site lie to the east. We can't get near them though. The places are filled with robots running berserk. You can reach the continent to the south through the sewers, but I wouldn't advise it. That's where Death Peak sits, the source of all this devastation. Besides, even someone as strong as you would never stand a chance against the mutants that live down there in the sewers. There's an old man living in a dome he built near Death Peak. Said he wanted to monitor it. Talk about crackpots. Well, let's restore our HP and MP before we do anything else. The door at the crest. Push it, pull it, bash it. Thing won't budge. Do you have money? Sure this stuff is money? Well, here's what I have. So, you can once again just buy the exact same gear and items that the other guy was selling. I am going to buy... I'll buy 4 shelters. I like having about 10 shelters on me at all times. If I just keep saving up money, someday it'll come in handy. That's what that guy who left across the ruins used to say. What was I saying? I don't actually remember. I've lost track. Oh! Hopefully I catch that in editing. I totally forgot. You plan to go below? Of course. Many attempts ourselves, but they've always met with failure. No way of knowing what'll happen unless we try, right? It's nice to see such spirited young people for a change. Careful then and come back alive. Alright. Well, while we're here, might as well explore. I don't remember what I was saying. Huh. Basically, that girl, or that kid, I guess I should say. I don't really know. Regardless, that kid sells you the same exact items as the guy across the street, as I like to put it, and helps you find your way. I have to check something really quick, see if it's important. Oh, it is important. I just had to say love you. Sorry, it's my GF. I have to show her love. Anyway. Oof! Initiating command sequence. Chrono, what's that? Marl, let's smash this thing. This is another boss that we've encountered. This is the Guardian. And we are fighting bits. Or pods, as they are called in this version. They have... Flamethrower has no effect. Wind Slash has no effect on them. But they don't have a ton of health. Before we get going, let's use Aura Whirl to heal everyone up, because Luca and Chrono are kind of low on the HP department there. There we go, back up to full. What I recommend doing during this fight, hit the pods. Kill the pods, and don't hit the middle one until both pods are gone. Once they're both gone, go all out on the middle one. That might do it, actually. Perfect. So just mash that A button and take this Guardian out. There we go, getting some crits. I'm liking it. 5. Uh-oh. 4. There we go. Look at this damage. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but I might show on screen like all the stats for these bosses. I don't think I will, though. It's a little bit more effort than I'm willing to put in for just a fun project, you know? Alright. There we go. Dang, 2 crits in a row? Alright, he just said 0. Pods revived. So now the pods are revived, and you're going to want to hit them again. And that one's actually almost dead. So I'll hit that pod. There we go. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I hope you enjoy this music, because it is fantastic. Ooh, Chrono's not doing super hot. Let's have you attack, and then hopefully... Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, while the Guardian is in this state, he actually can't attack you back. There's no counterattack. If one or both pods are up, it can counterattack. But during this, it's just all-out offense. And just like that, we took him down. 300 EXP, 5 TP, and 1,000 gold. Everyone leveled up. Yuck, something reeks. Everything's completely rotten. The refrigeration must have failed. Chrono, look! He's not breathing. Must have died down here. There's something in his hand. What do you suppose this is? Looks like some kind of seed. A seed? Could he even grow in a place like this? A note is written on a soiled scrap of paper. The rat is more than just a statue. It knows the secret of this dome. Catch it. Well, I guess we have to, huh? That must be it. Shh, might run away. Run after and press the A button to catch it. This rat is super duper fast, but you can catch up to it. In fact, I've already caught up to it. I'll tell you everything. Press and hold the L and R button, and then press the A button to activate the switch, Squeak. If you go and change the control scheme around later, you'll have to figure it out on your own. Alright. And you can catch him again, but he just tells you the exact same thing. Alright, let's line up. LRA. Before we keep going, actually, let's go back up here and heal. I know really the only person that needs healing is Chrono, but it's better safe than sorry. Also, dang, only 16 minutes on the recording thus far. That's kind of crazy. I thought that was going to take, I don't know. No, I didn't think it was going to take like a lot longer, but I did think it was going to take a bit more time. Alright, if you run into either of those rats or the little guy in the middle, you will fight him. We're going to try and dodge these guys as well, because once again, these enemies don't give a ton of EXP. They're just more inconvenient than anything. We'll run the normal way around, because I don't know if there's... Yeah, I don't think there are items or anything, but we can fight. Attacking detected motion source. So this guy in the middle, I believe known as Bugger? Exterminator, will attack any moving source, which includes Chrono, because he has to move to attack, which is a neat little thing. But he also one-shots all the rats, which I think only have 10 HP anyway, or something really low like that. Regardless. Let's go this way. This must be the supercomputer. Good, it's still operational. If we run a search on temporal distortions, we might just find our gate. Got it. East of here. There, Protodome. Leave it to Luca. Who'd have thought this machine could tell us something like that? Say, what does this button do? 1999 AD. Visual record of the day of Lavos. What was that? Is that what destroyed the world? This can't be the way the world ends. Chrono. Hey, that's right, we can change it. Change history. Just like Chrono did when he saved me, we have to. Right, Luca? Right, Chrono? Yeah, I guess so. And unfortunately, we've got gates that will let us move through time. What do you say, Chrono? Let's do it. Alright, it's set. Chrono, Luca, let's do this. First things first, let's get back to our own time period and see if we can find any information about this Lavos. Next stop, Protodome. Alright, let's run all the way back to the exit. And by the exit, I mean, let's run over to Protodome. If you get in any fights, don't worry, the music will continue playing, and you don't have to try to avoid them if you want the music to keep playing, because it does sound real good. One thing I haven't talked about enough in this game is just how fantastic the music is. You're back. And what did you discover? This is our future. Hmm? Who cares? Where's the food? This was the only thing left. A seed. You don't know how long the Intertron will hold out. That seed might be your only hope. Anyway, just stay alive. Don't give up. We won't either. You're a strange bunch. You're different from us somehow. You mean because we haven't lost hope? Hope. There's a word I haven't heard in some time. It does have a comforting ring to it, though. I don't know what kind of seed this is, but I'll do my best to grow it. What's that? This may just be the thing we needed. You're off to Protodome, then. You'll need to pass through Site 32. Take this with you. It's the key to a jet bike parked at the Site 32 ruins. I used to ride it when I was young. Hopefully it still works. They've got even more powerful robots in that dome, and they've overrun the place. Take care and don't give up hope. In the SNES version, Marl doesn't say hope, she says healthy. And he says it has a nice ring to it. Anyway, I don't want to end today's video quite yet, even though this would be the perfect opportunity to do so. Instead, we're going to go to Site 32 and activate that bike. Bro! Thanks for the intro, boys! You lowlifes can call me Johnny. I'm the leader of this pack. Now listen up. The Ruin Highway up ahead's the only road you got. You want to reach the other side? Then you're gonna have to ride. In a race against me, that is. I'll let you use that jet bike, cause that's the kind of guy I am. Don't sweat it, and don't you dare chicken out, babe. You shiny axles know how to ride? Let's race. One of the best soundtracks in the frickin' gaming universe. And one of the best songs in the game. In this race against Johnny, it does not matter during the main part of the race if you are ahead of him or not. It only matters at the finish line. And as you can see on the bottom of the top screen, which is the main screen, smile, you'll see the goal and the start line. It doesn't really indicate much. It just shows you how close to the goal you are. In the bottom right, you'll see there's the B, which actually gives you a bit of a boost. Oh, and I lost because I mistimed it. If you don't win the race, you get brought back here. He's so fast, you came in dead last. Give it up. Go home. What a joke. That's the best you can do. You can walk your way across the ruins. Better watch out for all those monsters, though. Right again if you think you can handle it, chump. Okay, I'll try not to lose this time. But basically, the B on the bottom right is your boost. You do get one freebie. Actually, you get 3 freebies. But if you beat Johnny, which I highly recommend you do because, well, it's generally just better. If you beat Johnny, he'll actually give you access to something else, which is honestly kind of neat. But we got to do that first. Ooh, look at the combo! Alright. I'm going to try and not lose this time. There we go. You can keep listening to this song and just keep zooming on the highway for as long as you like, but I'm going to press the A button. You beat me? I don't get it. Well, you can come challenge me again anytime. We'll ride the wind, baby. Before we continue, let's go in here. And let's fight mutants. Unfortunately. So, it's Wind Slash, Flamethrower, and then just a normal attack, I guess. We'll do the same thing all over again. Hitting 2 enemies at the same time is extremely useful. How's that guy not dead yet? There we go. Okay. And you are gone. And now we just mash A. Man, this game's good. I love this game so much. I actually remember when my sister and I used to fight over this. I mean, it wasn't like a we beat each other up type of deal. It was more so just, hey, it's my turn to play. Hey, it's my turn to play. Hey, I'm playing. No, this is my file. And, you know, all this, you know, kid stuff. Usually what ended up happening, though, was my sister would win the fight / argument or whatever. And then I would just have to watch her play. Which wasn't that bad, honestly. This is a fun game to watch other people play. I'm not saying necessarily that you're probably having a good time watching me play, but I mean, I hope you are. But yeah, Chrono Trigger definitely has a soft spot in my heart. Also, if you do try to hit the shadows with your regular attacks, you're just going to miss. Also, we picked up the race recorder. And if we go back over here, talk to Johnny. Looks like you got your hands on something spiffy. That baby can record your highest scores. Ask RXXR. What? Ask RXXR for the lowdown.
Greetings, racing lifeforms. I am RXXR, the record keeper. I'll record your 3 highest scores. There are 2 ways you can race Johnny. Which would you prefer?
Turbo boosts and no turbo boosts. We'll leave turbo boosts on. So you can play that minigame as many times as you want. I don't know if you actually get anything out of it. I would assume you don't. But I've never tested that or looked it up. Anyway, let's get to this dome in today's episode. First, we gotta destroy the exterminators, which I believe in the SNES version are known as buggers. So that's cool. That's your forte. There we go. Look at that huge hit. Wombo combo. And there we go. So much damage. Ooh, level up from Chrono. What are we, level 9? Ooh, we are level 9. I thought we were going to be level 10, but that's pretty good. Alright, we are going to Cyclone. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that... oh my god, I already lost what I was going to say. Oh yeah. When you go to your tech list, it will always remember, unless you change the setting, it will remember exactly where you were before. I personally prefer that way, because then I can, if there's a move that I really like doing, I don't have to keep scrolling through, and I can just basically press down and then press A, and I'm there. Anyway, let's rest in the Intertron, and then go up in today's episode. Oh, what's this? What's this thing? It's in bad shape, but it looks like a humanoid robot. Incredible. I think I can fix it. Fix it? What if it attacks us like the other ones? I'll make sure it won't. Robots don't attack of their own free will, you know. They only do it because humans make them that way. You really feel for them, don't you? I'd better get to work. The door won't budge. All right, that should do it. I'm gonna give it some juice. Good morning. Good morning, mistress. What is your command? I'm not your mistress, I'm Marl. This is Chrono, and that's Luca, the one who fixed you. Understood. Madam Luca restored my circuits. Just Luca will do. That manner of address could potentially cause offense. I'm incapable of offensive speech. Well, some of us don't like it when people are so formal all the time. Isn't that right, Marl? Understood, Luca. Alright, so what's your name? Name? Perhaps you're referring to my serial number. My serial number is R66Y. R66Y? Cool! Cool, what are you talking about? That won't do at all. Come on, Chrono, let's give him a better name. This is Robo. Robo. Yeah, Robo. That's perfect. Your new name is Robo, okay? My name is Robo. Data storage complete. Hey, Robo, there's something I was hoping you could... What happened here? This dome contained many humans and others like me. Oh dear, it's kind of hard to say, but I think something awful happened while you were out. I don't think anyone else is left. I see. What about yourselves? We came through a gate, a time warp, from the year 1000. We learned that there was a gate here when we went to Aristone, and then we found you when we came looking for the gate. But the door to the inner chamber is sealed shut, so it looks like we're out of luck. The dome's power has been shut off completely. The factory to the north contains an emergency power generator for this dome. I can bypass security and activate it. Shall we go there? You'd do that for us? You prepared me. Now it is my turn to be of assistance. However, the generator will produce power for only a short time. Someone must remain here to open the door as soon as power is restored to the dome. Marl or I can stay. Who will stay behind? I usually leave Luca behind, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Right, I'll handle things here. So, next time on Chrono Trigger, we're going to go to the north, to the dome, and we're also going to show off Robo. I'm kind of running a little over on time today, so we'll figure this out next time. Bye!